welcome to Precision Shooter. Tonight we're after the fox. We've got a handy piece of equipment, the Nite Site NS200. We're going to be trialling this and putting it through its paces whilst we try and suss out where our chicken killer is. Now, we're on a chicken farm. We've had a few problems over the past couple of evenings. We've lost 20 chickens. We've got the Fox Pro FX3 again. We're going to be putting in some high-pitched squeals, trying to reel them in. The Nite Site pushes out to roughly 200 yards. Now, probably a bit far. We're going to be looking around 100 yards tonight, realistically. Jamie has fortunately brought along some recording equipment, so we're going to plug that into the equipment here, which will then record what we've got on our monitor so you guys can get the best view and the best footage. It's early on in the evening, but there is a heavy frost on the ground tonight. As you can hear, it's very loud underfoot as we make our way across to the high to set up our Nite Site and get our Fox Pro in place. Okay guys, so tonight we're shooting 3 meters up in a formed high seat that we've created. Now, the reason behind this is so that we can get a clear view of all of our pastures around us, and secondly, to provide a safe shot if we see a fox. Okay, so we're all set up. We've got the Fox Pro going. So we're going to start squealing them in. We've got woodland all the way around. It's a fantastic opportunity to pull some good foxes. Okay, so I just want to briefly cover a few points while we've got the cooler going, trying to attract some foxes in. Now, foxes can cause big problems to farmers if not handled correctly. One of the main points that I'd like to point out, which is why we're out tonight, is livestock. Now, chicken farms can be hit quite heavily if there is 1, 2, 3, 4 foxes working that farm. They can cause hundreds of pounds worth of damage. On the flip side, they do help towards controlling many vermin, i.e. rabbits, mice, etc. It's not long before we get a reaction to the Fox Pro. A large healthy fox has arrived in the farmyard. He seems very interested and confident towards a distress call, but as you cannot see from this footage is that the shot is unsafe and towards the farmhouse. Hopefully he will push further round into the field and we can get our opportunity to strike. Okay, so Jamie's on the Nite Site. He's panning across the ground. Trying to spot for a fox. Yeah. It looks like our fox has reappeared. So Jamie's just spotted our first fox. Rough estimate about 70 yards out. Looks like a big dog fox, could be our chicken killer. We've got HMR, we're not using that for foxing. We've got that set up with the spotting Nite Site, so we can get a good all-round image of the pasture, which I'm not quite sure that you guys can see. We've got about 150 yard pasture in front of us. As I said before, we've got woodland all around. Fantastic spotter. So we're going to go and find our fox now. Now before we get to the fox, just quickly, it's always worth double checking, obviously, that the fox is dead. We've got very sharp teeth, so take a slow approach and check for breathing. If you've got sticks, it might be worth poking in the eye to check for nervous reactions. So we're going to take a slow walk up to him and check for any signs of life. Okay, so we can quite clearly see that our fox is definitely dead. Got a really solid shot right to the main cavity of his chest. So we're going to flip him over and see where our shot has gone in. So we've got a good shot to the centre of the chest, which is exited nicely below his ribs. We've got ourselves a dog fox, lovely healthy dog fox. Looks like that could be our chicken killer. Nice old big tail. You can see at this stage, going into the winter months, really strong, thick coat that they bring on. Thick neck. Good healthy animal. Okay, so we've got our fox. We're going to take him back and get him out of the field. Sit up maybe for another half an hour, 45 minutes. See if we can get anything else coming in. We'll keep you up to date. Okay, so we've had a fantastic result tonight using the Nite Site NS200 and the Nite Site NS50. We've managed to bag ourselves a fox, which is great. Looks like a big, fat, healthy fox, so we may class him as a chicken killer. We've taken this one out. We was hoping to get a couple. Didn't happen. We made too much noise, maybe collecting this. It's a very quiet night. They could have heard us from a long way off. Again, really happy with the result. Fox Pro has done its job absolutely superb. We started off with a high-patched cottontail squill, slowly moved into some fox calls. Within 45 minutes we had our first fox coming in. Brilliant result.